time it is, wherever the hell you are. I am on some DayZ as shit today, and we're gonna play some DayZ and do some DayZing, and hopefully we run into some shenanigans. I don't know what today's modus operandus is. We're gonna kind of play it by ear, and we're gonna run with it. We're just gonna see what happens. We're gonna see who we run into, what kind of dookie doo-doo nonsense happens along the way, whether we score big and make a bazillion friends, or, you know, kill and loot a very well-geared player. Who freaking knows? So let's have a look-see-poosey. And it's nighttime. It's a good time to start for us, I think, because that means that the majority of this will be done during the day. Now, I kind of do wish we were starting during the daytime, just because I know if you're new here and you haven't seen me play before, that you might be like, well, that's a little dark for my taste. But hopefully you can look past that if you find me entertaining enough. And if you don't, that's all right, bro. Come hang out again sometime. But let's keep it all moving along the line. I don't like this, actually. This thing's terrible. Get rid of this. All right. So I guess the first order of business is to find some kind of sharp thing. Go fishing. Get a bunch of fish. Oh, I need to pull up my freaking map. It has been a while since I've streamed. To those of you who are just tuning back in, it's good to see you again. A couple people tell me that they listen to this while they go to bed, and I think that's really sweet. So I hope that you have good dreams, you're enjoying yourself. Maybe you're smoking a little bit of the Jerry Maine, and handsaw tight. Just overall having a pleasant time. What's that? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of tooling around a little bit. Oh no! Okay. I didn't break anything. That's nice. That would have been rough, because I don't think you can kill yourself with a saw, actually. Which doesn't make sense. This seems like one of the easiest ones to kill yourself with, if you really put your mind to it. Snacks. Oh, the sun's coming up. Bro, I did choose a good time. Right. I think it's going up. I don't know. No earthly way of telling. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. The server, it just really likes to, like, you know, they want you to authentically feel like you are starving to death slowly, so they put deliberately nothing. This is a 125 pop server. Currently there's about 60 people on it, so you'd think my odds of finding like something decent in terms of loot would be just a little bit better. Yeah, the sun is coming up. Look at that sunrise. We are facing east at the moment, so we are getting the full beauty. The full booty, bro. Maximum bootishness. You know what I mean? Let's have a little bit of this. There's only one reason why I don't put my camera on, and it's not because I'm ugly. I already know that. Don't need you guys to tell me that, but it is because, well, it's because, or if this is soul niche, then the Dolina Triangle is right here. It's because, well, it's because I'm ugly, okay? It's because I'm ugly. That's why. Alrighty. It does, you know, what's crazy is at the time of filming this, there's absolutely no one watching. So I am just talking while I play. And you might think that that's like, well, that's just your job, bro. That's what you want to do. Kind of, yeah, but it does make you feel like a crazy person when you're starting out because you're used to like having some kind of comment to work off of. Someone's like, I'm listening from Algeria. And you're like, what's up, Algeria? Blah, 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 blah. And there's, you know, but what I really need is I need my friend Dare Artie to get in here. That's what I do. Come on, Artie. Woo! I think Artie would be my friend in real life. I like eccentric people, and man, that guy is eccentric and fun and lovable. And I hope his mom loves him very much because he deserves it, you know? Anyway. Oh, Mad Monk. Kvass. If you got any ideas for how to pronounce that better, I will read them, and it'll make me feel heard. Hey! You fucking... God damn it. Well, there's food over there. It's nice. This might not be as arduous. Oh! Good. We're going to stuff our little pie hole with as much of this pumpkininsky as we possibly can. And then we're going to replant because we're good neighbors. We're good neighbors, you know? We appreciate other people taking their time out of their day to do this, you know? How much pumpkin can I eat? Well, I'm going to destroy this saw. So this is really as much as this saw can cut up, probably. I spent a lot of time on the deathmatch servers just because, like, I'm really busy with real life, you know, at the moment. Just a little bit. So I try to stay sharp, as it were. It doesn't sharpen your, like, survival instincts or your knowledge of how other people are going to act. On the contrary, I think that people behave completely differently, but it does keep your aim at least somewhat intact. I think 5 pumpkins should do, right? 5 pumpkins. Someone told me how to say that in German. So my plan is, if I get really big as a streamer or a musician, is to move to Germany and change my name to something like Carl or Max or Fred and put on a silly accent and just be German. You think I could do good as a Fred? You think you would believe me if I told you my name was Fred? Good. Let us lay on the ground and eat this pumpkin. Oh yeah, I need to know. There's no battery in here. Why did I bother? Off with it. It really would be a bummer if someone ran up and beat the crap out of me right now. I just got my food problem solved. At least for now. I'm gonna get full everything. If you ever feel like playing with me, drop me a line, man. I love playing with friends, and we can add each other and yada 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 yada. You know how it goes. We could be buddies. It'd be cool. Also, DayZ, you know, while I'm personally a believer in DayZ's better as a better game to play solo, I'm always down to just jam. You know what I mean? It is not guitar. Mumpkin on some punkies. Doing the munchkin on a pumpkin. Boo. Alright, I'm gonna get something to drink. I think that there's a zombie that might see me, so I'm gonna close this door. So I don't think it can get out if I... There we go. I'll just lay down, have a little lay down. Alright, I'm gonna go make myself a cup of coffee real quick. I'll be right back. Am I still alive? Sweet action. Alright. I'm gonna do it from over here because it's really loud. But I found out that because I'm a roommate, I can make big noises. So this is munching on a pumpkin. Back, guys. I hope you didn't get sad or miss me. I don't know how long that was, but I'm sure if you have been watching, you've been thinking this is prime entertainment, watching somebody lay in a bed full of pumpkins. I don't know how much of that I caught, but I'm munching on a pumpkin. Let's go for a walk. I cannot just lay here while my dude slowly fills up with pumpkin. I need a bag or a shirt or something. I'll come back and pick up some more pumpkin. What is that? More pumpkins. Fuck off. Capri pants. I think I would rather have that extra bandage than some seeds. Should I put on a silly accent? I think I might put on a silly accent whenever I encounter somebody. Kind of accent. Oh, there's water. This is the water fountain. I knew it was around. Oh my god, these are my options right now. Alright, I need to go get the pumpkin. The pumpkin. Salty sticks. Fuck you. Alright, we're starting to look like... You made me lose my freaking dress, bro. Whatever. Who needs it anyway? Alright. Come the fuck on. I swear these dudes be detecting you from freaking outer space, bro. What is that? I've been playing official some. I played official yesterday. I still have my goated overstacked plate carrier player. I guess that really is the problem with it, isn't it? It's just like, oh, so much food going to waste right now. It's very easy to become very strong on official very quickly, and I think this one wants you to like invest, which is a bummer for like not super hardcore players, which I am during the winter. You know, I like to play DayZ, have a good time with the bromies, but But I've just got today, and you guys won't see me for a little while. You know, I would love it if you could give me like a comment or something on the video, just to let me know, hey, I watched these and would love it if you made some more. It really does help. So there's my call to action. Because whether or not I get views while I'm watching it, I know a couple people do tell me that they do be watching this. And that means a whole lot to me because I love playing games. I do. And I would love to play them some more. And because I play them so much, I'd like to get paid to do it, you know? I think I'm fairly mid to decently good at it. I don't know how entertaining I am. I am working on that, and I've been working on it for years. It really takes some doing. I might have to do a rebrand at some point. But we'll see. I think I have an idea for a video, which I might make today after the stream, but basically the concept is how much of this game can a person... Like, people are like, well, it takes so long, I don't have time for that type of commitment. I'd like to show you how to have a good time in an hour and a half or less, and I know that that's like, you know, this seems unrealistic. Like, you're just going to run out of the starter town, and then that's going to be it. Bro, we're only 20 minutes in, we've got food, we've got a broom, we've got a beer, we got some strawberry jam. For this server, I think that's off to a pretty good start. For another server, the point of the video I'll be making is not that, you know, you're just playing it wrong. It's that there are servers that are better for it. This is a server that is better for long form, for sure. It takes a while to get geared. You kind of have to have friends. You kind of have to have infrastructure. Unless you're, you know, completely goated, which, you know, I make no such claims. So make no such claims. So this server will take me the ordinary amount of time probably to get gacked up, and I'll probably be dead before then. But I'd love to make a video on how much you can get done in 1 hour of this game. I think that's a good concept. Let me know if you'd watch that. That'd be cool. Am I going the right way still? Yeah, heading up the hill. This is getting kind of crazy. Whenever you start playing DayZ, this all just looks like just trees and frickin' power lines and hills and bushes, right? But especially in the beginning areas, especially, and I make no claims about certain tier 4 towns and areas, but you will eventually kind of start figuring out where you're at pretty quick. Like, I knew I was in Solnichi because of the quarry, which was a dead giveaway, but I know this highway because of the water over there and the power line up here. I have reaped such bad karma from some of my actions on other servers and on this server that I will not be surprised if I get gotten for my gig actions. Any kind of random, stupid, pointless, what was that death? It's just the universe punishing me for being a baddie. I know I'm gonna want that. What do I not really need? I can drink this soda. thing I like to do. Hold on. Oh my god. You can drink even more of it if you're slick with it. I think that zombie tickling my anxiety. Sporter. We do have a round. Okay. What's our start? Good old Sporter 22. Have I ever actually killed somebody with this? I think I did on my PlayStation, not PlayStation, my Xbox, like Xbox One days, like 2017. It was my first kill, actually, and no video footage of it exists, so you're just going to have to believe me. But basically, I lived in the apartments, and I didn't know what I was doing at all. You know, that was like hour 10, and I basically had found a dead body with a bunch of loot on it, and one of those, I say a bunch, but it was like a sporter. So I was hanging out in, what is the little town? Novoselki, right? There's the one with the water well up the hill. And I had set up in the apartments there. There's a really good base location up in that area if you are a solo and you're not looking for any, you know, you're not really, what's the word? You're not really high commit. So anyway, guy pulls up into the thing and he goes, wait! And I unloaded, it took like 18 shots. Like 11 of them missed, but I got him, you know? Now you're like, how do you remember that exact number? I don't. I made it up, okay? So, it's just, the point being I remember shooting him a lot. And missing a bunch, but killing him, ultimately. And, yeah, I played that Xbox, you know, DayZ Xbox, like OG, probably for maybe a month, and then my friends were like, I can't do anything. I don't know where anything is, and I'm like, you have to use an app, and they're like, I don't want to do that. And this is back in 2017 when you had to wait 5 minutes for an app to download, you know? So, ugh. Against this shed. We've gotten, like, kind of lucky today. This is a vibe. Look at that. I need to change the pants. Once I get some jeans on, bro. Jeans. 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 Jeans sounds like a cow's favorite pants because they, you know, what are your favorite kind of pounds? He's like, jeans. But wouldn't it be weird if cows went made the G sound instead of the M sound? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, bro. I'm sorry. You just be. It's kind of like rapping, except the words don't have to rhyme. Pure, utter nonsense coming out of my mouth right now. I'm very sorry. Dude, I'm always so worried. Ooh, yes! Oh, that is a good find. Okay. From here, with this tool, once I'm gooped out of my mind, I can return back to Biz Ace and hang out with the boyos. I probably won't be gooped out of my mind. I probably have at best a stab vest and a loaded pistol. What is going on? What? Okay. Sorry, I had my hand off the keyboard and I was really confused. We're just munching though, bro. Munchin'. Munchin' on our lunchin'. You know the Swedish people don't eat lunch. They eat lunch. Lunch. They don't drive cars, they drive kiars. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I don't have a camera on. Alright. Because I like to pop my knuckles loudly and take in deep breaths. Burp. Man, look at that sun. Isn't that sunning? So, my hope is to get up into Delina. Get to the police station. Get some loot out of the police station. Loot around. Catch somebody off guard. Kill them. Go up. Get the convoy. Get a plate carrier. Get a, whatchamacallit, a DMR. And a plastic explosive. And a blowjob. All of the above. And, you know. I'm kidding about the last one. That's not happening. But yeah, we're in it to sin it, and this is gonna be what it is. I think we might get at least one of those things, either a decent gun or a convoy, or we might get to kill somebody. I'm pretty scrappy with the fists, honestly. It's one of my favorite ways to play is melee. That's why, honestly, if you want to see Namalsk content, I would love to make you some Namalsk content. Basically, one of the things that's hard about this is I don't know what kind of stuff to, like, what you guys want to see me do. What you think, like, there's stuff I can do that's entertaining for sure. And there's stuff I can do that's not entertaining. Like, you know, some people have found ways to make their various ways of playing, like, fun for other people to watch. So if there's something you think, oh man, I'd love to see him do that, man, I will be your dancing monkey. Just give me goals. You know what I mean? Pop in here. Hey, ho. One of the wood vibrating noises, especially that one, always sounds like a person. Not a person, sorry, a car driving by. And I get so paranoid about it. I think there's a car coming. Not that I would know what to do with it. I have one bullet and it's quarter. Not a whole lot of luck, but we'll find what we're looking for. I need some pants. I'm just gonna go to the police station. One of the things I read about the new patch or whatever, and they're trying to do something where they make the loot more specific. Like you're not gonna find, you know, I don't know, you're not gonna find a shotgun in a hospital kind of business, which you kind of think it I never have, but like I still don't really get it. Maybe like the weapons rooms are more likely to drop weapon stuff, and like I don't know what the policy is there. Somebody explain it to me if you feel like it, man. That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Because I still don't get it, like what the deal with it is. I think that they're just doing something to make it so that you're not gonna find things that shouldn't be there where they are. If I'm being vague enough for you today. here's another pro tip for you, which I probably won't follow later, but if you plan on camping in a town, don't kill the zombies. Crazy, right? The reason being, you want to isolate the number of them that are going to be pursuing you, knowing where you are. So you want to put them up in places, but also if you're hunting somebody and they're running from you, it limits their options as to where they can hide, and makes it so that your position is less likely to be given away because you'll know where the freaking zombies are. Man, that does not sound... It makes sense if you think about it. I'm just bad at explaining stuff. Or I'm not bad at explaining stuff. I just don't know what the deal is. English is hard, right? Pitchfork. Chicken. I don't know, how do you say chicken in Norwegian? What is that? Is that an almost working car? No. Oh yeah. I am gonna want them suckers. You can tell we've been moving a lot because the backpack has not been Georgianized. Please be green camo pants. Whatever. I don't like these pants very much. We'll trade them out as soon as we can. Dude, let's go. I'm saying, bro. I'm saying. Gloves. I want some shoes, bro. Okay. So, we do have bullets for guns. We just don't have a mag. It's all 380, and I think what is that, 45? I think we might have some 45. Oh, fuck. Alright. Is today going to be our lucky day? Well, I sure hope so. Negatory it seems though. Alright, nosy little bitches. It's time to go. Like, they're seriously on the hunt, man. Police camo jacket. M-lock mag. More bullets, no guns. Wonderful. Music to my jeers, bro. Baseball bat is, it's not necessarily the best, but it is really fun to use. to go down the hill. That is not it. We need to go this way. They're triggered by the sounds of each other, dude. Why don't they all bunch up then on their own? Get out of here. I feel like let me see. Alright, that was Delina. Not a whole lot to see it. I have some bullets for some guns, so my next best bet is to go up to the Steroid military. The only thing about that is, like, that is usually where the Solnichi spawn for me ends or begins. So it's like very much a how's this whole life gonna go, this whole run. Decided up there. Every single time. But you know what? I would rather know now and follow my route. What the hell is that, dude? You've gotta be kidding me. You've gotta, that was, you, I mean, like, no way. I'm not sprinting. Get in here. That move. Oh, jeez. Alright, come on. Come on. Super zombie. Get out of here. No way. No way. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Please. Oh, please. Oh, it is. This is real life. Oh my god. This is crazy, right? juice. I guess not everything is necessarily better. Night vision goggle. Oh my god, are you for real? Let's go. What good is that? I don't know. Really? There's not shit here. I mean, there was a box of ammo. I guess they could have been in a hurry. No. I hold silver. Box of 7.62. Shotgun shell, if anything. We're gonna do like a double. We're gonna do a dummy check. You know what I mean? Because I mean, I just really want to find some kind of pew. Fabula pew pew. You know what I mean? All right. No fucking dice, I guess. Up the hill we go. To quote Anakin Skywalker, this is where the fun begins. Maybe I can trade with somebody up here. So the Steroy military is right up here. Now, like I said before, this is the spot where I usually get got. And instead of avoiding it, I always go for it because there can be treasure here. You can succeed. How the fuck does he know where to go? gonna detect me from outer space anyway. It doesn't matter how quiet my fucking shoes are. Right? Oh my god. Let's fix these up. You're like, well, this is such a pivotal part. Why are you playing so carelessly? I'm not, bro. Paying attention. I'm listening. I'm like a lemur. Anytime I hear something a little weird, I start sticking my head up in the air and looking around. I mean, look at all this, dude. We have basically everything but a gun. It's only the tiniest bit infuriating. What about this? We give him loads of ammo, but no guns. Absolutely loads of it. Look at this. Okay. Right. Now we're cooking with meat. Let's go. Let me find it. You're joking. Alright. Having a lark, as they say. Do they say that? Do they actually? Perhaps not. No way. Can you believe that? I mean, look how far away it was. Ridiculous. That must be bored. Just cut it out now, bro. Just let me play the game. We're gonna go and destroy. This might be my fatal error, but I'm gonna do it. I tend to get a little bit. This is that me not knowing great, but I will. Pretty good guess. I'm gonna go to the police station. I need to find something that will actually shoot all of these bullets that I have. While we walk. Cool beans, brother. So does that mean I get 2 chances? Okay. I wonder if the Viga or the R12 is better. I think that maybe the Viga is like a sledgehammer and the R12 is like a hammer. but everything's made of plywood. You know what I mean? Except for the thing that the Viga's built to do. Because sledgehammer, yeah, like it's good for what it is, but it's also like, what am I looking for? What's the word? Ramblings, bro. I'm taking the BK-130. You know what? Screw it. I want to do something different. You're so right. Let's mix it up, Rusty. I want to see what happens, you know? Dude was losing his freaking medulla about this. Porter can fuck right off. Look at all that. Okay. What do I have? P1, badly damaged. No, I think I'll pass. Almost never is something, but today there is. Unbelievable echolocation, bro. fresh snack. Forgot about the need for food anyway. Good stuff. So in an hour, you can get your basic start. That's true. I mean, like, I've got some gear, I've got a gun. You know, I haven't had an encounter, which I'm sure is the main thing for me. But we're playing on the wrong server for that, for sure. This server's had a steep population fall off in recent days. Hey! Hey! I do believe it's true. Woo. Oh no. This is what I get for trying to freestyle. Alright. So, okay, so. We got the idea. Let's just make sure, for whatever reason, this backpack doesn't. not mistaken, that is the mountain below. We're just gonna roll up through here. There we go, there's the place I'm trying to get to. I do believe. Now maybe the churchening is over here. Oh, bollocks. But I think that's actually Mog. That's Mogalevka. We're trying to go to Mog. We're trying to go to Chernarus. Do I have to just follow my heart and follow this pathway up the yeah? Nice. Alright, I'm gonna go up this mountain here. Put him in here, might as well. Where did the power line go? Did I just forget about it? Yeah, that's alright. Really? Some of these zombies, bro, I don't understand how they're getting me so good. Like, they're just like, poof, I'm a zombie. You know what I mean? Like, it's right up in your shit. Right up in your shit. And they're so far away, like, there's no way, like, that they could detect me. I don't stand out. Really. It's atrocious, my guy. DayZ. Wherever you are, you're enjoying yourself, resting, playing another game. Hope it's fun. Hope it's alright, brother. Stay on your blue path. That looked like a zombie. The zombie log. I got this something stupid song with Nancy and Frank Sinatra. Got that stuck in my friggin' brain, bro. Taurus, man. Let's have a look at it. So we're at Chernarus. We traveled up west. There's a road crossing. Okay. We need to, when we see the red trail, we turn left. Sun trail marker again. Why stand in line until you think you have the time to spend an evening with me? And if we go someplace to dance, I know that there's a chance you won't be leaving with me. And afterwards we drop into a quiet little place and have a drink or two. And then I go and split up, saying something stupid like I love you. Yeah. I can see it in your eyes that you despise the same old lines you've heard the night before. You know what I'm saying? Get that shit in the brain. Bullet. Got the boot trail again. Moving up the stream. Oh, there's water here, and I cannot bear to hear the thirsty noise. This guy makes one of the only things I don't like about DayZ. It's really the simplest thing. It's the thirsty noise. I can deal with the growling stomach. I can deal with you know, when like he jumps over a wall or something. But like any of the I'm thirsty noise, like that sound of dry throat, bro, that shit makes me like get angry. Like my body gets angry. For what reason? You know? Don't love that. A hard time believing somebody would just leave their chicken here. What am I going to do about it? What am I actually going to do about it? Nothing. Because if there is somebody here... It's time. Well, the wardrobe's improving. I'm hoping to find like a bottle. We sometimes find stuff like that up here. Oh. Alright. No utensils to drink out of. So we're gonna go to the water fountain and hope this isn't the end. Damn. Yes. Tis I. press Alt. Let's get out of here. Time to go. Enjoy your chicken, bro. That's cool. No, you can't do that. That would be too nifty, wouldn't it? You would hate to make something extra nifty. Man. Look at the map. Chernarus. I'll be sober. Then there's that. We're meant to cross. No more section of wilderness. Okay. Back over the trailhead. Where is it? What? Oh, yep. This is it. Okay. I was trying not to use the map, but this is kind of cool. This is a little different. Communa, but okay, we are meant take a left where it splits off into the trail. Blue. What the fuck? Hold on. That kind of seems right? Let's try it out. Show blue, fuck. Oh. Blue. I don't see the... Maybe I'm overcompensating a little bit. Maybe that was just like a fleck of dirt road and there's going to be a big piece of it coming out. Probably let the boys know I'm getting close. I don't want them shooting me on their way in. Yeah, it's just a little bit early on it. That's all. no convoy from me. That's okay. I was really kind of mentally counting on one. Here's your freaking barn, bro. Oh, yes. Oh, I will. Thank you very much. What are you guys doing over there? Hi. I'm coming up from the I'm close to base. Want me to try to disrupt? Alright, I'm wearing a red shamag, blue. Sorry, red shamag and green. Boonie hat. South of the base. No. No, I have a shotgun. Can you even look at where you think he is on a stream? That would help me so much. South tree line below town. I mean, I've been alive for 2 hours. I got a Vigo. Got a Rack 37. Well, you know, got my... I'm coming in from the north, actually. Now. Yes. Alright, I have a boonie hat on. Green. I'm wearing a red shamag on my mouth. This is all my fault. Oh, I executed Norman because he wasn't obeying our commands. Or I thought he wasn't obeying our commands. He left on good terms, but then I fucked it up. Hey, I found a bunch of guns in the barn next to the house. Like a Lamas? Yeah. I gotta shut you guys up. Listen, if any of you guys are coming near the barn, make noise. So do you guys have any idea where he is relative to the town? Am I the only person around besides Stubbs? Alright, it's me. Red was blue armbands. I'm in the barn waiting. Man, I've been busy. I get to play today and then back to it, you know. Yep. You playing like Arma and whatever these days?